Hold on, guys. We are going to get started, guys. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everyone is doing okay. We are going to get started here, guys. I hope everyone is doing fine. Let me put this banner up so you can know what the subject line would be. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. We're getting ready to get started. Just waiting for a few more people to get in. Come on in. Hi, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm so glad a few of us are here today on PatriciaE-TV. I really thank you guys for your time that you've taken today to sit in on the show so we can have a little discussion. And the topic of the show today is going to be, are there bullies on YouTube who constantly harass Latrese Allen? So I wanted to get your thoughts on that, wanted to get your feedback. I know I had some people wanted me to maybe discuss some of the YouTubers on, that's actually having issues, or they're constantly having an ongoing conversation about Latrese Allen. So one name came up, Roz, I guess Roz Squad. Another name came up is I'm So Cold. Okay. And I think then everything shy. Yeah, everything shy. I think they may pronounce it that way. And then we got a few more others that we can't elaborate, but I'll let you guys chime in and put the names down below who you like to talk about. It was very interesting. I saw a young lady's video. I think her video name is Beautifully. I should have got her entire name, but anyway, she made a lot of sense when she was talking. I noticed that she spoke about uh, uh, some of these YouTubers. They have a lot of issues with Latrese Allen, and I went back and watched some of those videos myself. In particular, I'm gonna talk about Roz. Roz don't know me personally, but what I know, what I see on YouTube, it's actually two of them. Two of them against one, because I could hear somebody in the background talking. Someone they told me on the comments that that's probably her daughter. I'm not sure, but there's another person in the background that's actually helping assist her through her commentary. Her conversation about Latrese Allen. When I listened to her, I was listening to her, and she talked about how old she was. Now, I don't know how old she is, but I know one video she said she was 40, and then the other video she said she's 48. So I'm not knowing exactly how old she is, but I'm starting to see when she say one thing, and then she'll say something else that is not holding true. So it's almost questionable about a lot of things that she's saying, and I see. We all been given the right to be able to publicize things on YouTube. That's what this platform has been allowed. They've allowed us to do that, as long as we follow the rules. I think I've heard her say that she can make content how she want to make content, but you have to be careful because they have rules that you have to follow. So people do have their content, but I just disturbing that their every waking moment is about Latrese Allen. And Miss Allen, I don't know, but she needs to know that for these people to have this kind of time, energy, to take their time to have a discussion about her, she's a very important person. She need to keep that thought in mind about them. I'm sure she does. She already know that. She's a very, very important person for someone to take the time out of their day to make that their focal conversation about Latrese Allen. Okay. Also, I saw she did a podcast, and you know, I commended her on that because a lot of people haven't taken that necessary step to try to do that. And it appears that maybe a beginning step that she tried. So I give her A for effort. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to Roz, but I want to go back to this young lady I heard speaking. Her name is anybody. If you got any comments, you can kind of jot down. I think her name is I'm So Cold. First, I had listened to her, and then it seemed like she was riding on the fence, and then she was, you know, she'll say some things that seem like it's positive. Then she go back, so she flip flop. But to me, now I know it didn't seem like she was really in her best interest. I mean, she didn't seem like she was in Latrice's best interest because she weighed heavily on the negative thoughts and conversations about Latrese Allen, also putting her 2 cents in there. She never shows her face. I'm talking about I'm So Cold. She never shows her face, and she have these little short videos, and they're a lot about Latrese Allen. You know, they talk about Latrese Allen. Also, it behooves me that they have somewhat, I'll call it a little talent that you can't find anything else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see Miss I'm So Cold. Her videos are starting to be a little bit more interesting. When I say interesting, they're starting to be more colorful. Let me put it that way, more colorful. So if she can take that talent and start talking about some other celebrities, talk about some other events, talk about other things, you'd be surprised. You may even grow even fast. That's just my food for thought, my thought for her. So just expand a little bit. I know that Latrese Allen, she's well known, and a lot of people know of her. So maybe they're afraid to venture out further, or maybe they just, I don't know. Maybe they really despise Latrese Allen. They just want to see her fail. They want to see her fall, because I can't quite understand why that they've taken the time to hone in on this woman and nothing else. So, have anybody looked at the latest video on Roz? Have anybody looked at any latest videos on Roz? It seemed like she was feuding with a young lady because she called her a bully, so she had started going in on her. But she did state that she's gonna constantly talk about Latrice. So my message to Latrice when it comes to things like that, we're gonna have people that gonna defame our character. Well, when I say that, we're gonna have people that are social dummies. They're gonna always, speak ill because they want to see you fail. They want to see you fail. So they're gonna speak ill. They want to see you crumble. They want to see you be brought down. They wish you ill. They're talking about certain channels having won't allow you on board. They want to see your failure. So I say to those people that want to see you fall. That's why I can't understand why you just keep tagging along on Latrese Allen. Why is she so important to you? Why is her failure, her demise, what I'm saying, her career? Why her career? Why do you want her career to fail? I mean, why do you want her to fail so badly? So it's these people are unhappy. These people are unhappy, and it just saddens me. But I will tell Latrice this: you're gonna have you can't worry about these people, because the more we are overly concerned with these people on the sideline, these so-called I'll say frenemies. They're not even friends. The more you're concerned about these people, the more that fuels the fire, because they need you to confirm their behavior by responding to them. You know what I'm saying? By giving them attention. You have to realize that when you start fading people out, of your life fading from that because you've had you growing into a realm where you're advancing. So some of this little petty stuff, when I say petty, I mean these people on the sideline with all this nitpicking, you got to kind of dust your feet off and walk away because they don't deserve your time, because you got bigger and more important things that you have to focus on. And to get back to the show that you did, I commend you for that. You keep up the good work. Things don't happen grand overnight. They can, but they don't happen grand overnight. Hey, Miss Darlene, how you doing? Thanks for chiming in, guys. Thanks for chiming in. I want to just read the comment right quick, but let me make this statement. Things don't just happen overnight, okay, guys? You have to work at it. You have to work at it. And when you're working at something, just make sure what you're working at is something of good, instead of bringing hardship or wickedness and harm to people. Because just like you can give it out, it can come back to you 100-fold. So do you want to live your life like that? Do you want to live your life as being a miserable person, a bitter person, a person full of just evil doing, just wrongdoing, and wishing ill upon people? Just think about it. Hello, Miss Darlene. I'm glad you chimed in today. I appreciate you. You stated that I love Latrice and this mess needs to stop. Absolutely, Miss Brown. Absolutely. That woman she's got to have some thick skin to be able to tolerate this media world. You know, because I see a lot of bullies on YouTube, from my opinion, from my perspective. You know what I see. So imagine if I get up on my social media platform and all I get is this untamed, wild, whatever you want to call them, and they constantly, like, they picking at you with a fork. You know what I'm saying? Just picking at you. Like if you have a wound, they just pick at it. Not saying she got a wound, but just saying, just picking at her, just picking at her. So she have to have tough skin for that, and to know that you got these kind of people out here with that kind of hatred in your heart. Hopefully that'll make you stronger. Hopefully that'll make you wiser. Hopefully that'll make you move a little bit differently. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, let me go back to Miss Darlene. Miss Darlene said, "Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I saw her video too, and she has her channel has grown even higher based off Latrese Allen. They need to set it up a way that if you're able to grow off people like that, they need to get a cut of whatever money you get. They need to get a cut of whatever money that you're making off of them. Seriously, they need to set it up some way on YouTube that if you're constantly using someone's content verbatim, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to watch I'm So Cold. She kind of replay a lot of these videos, and then and they replay. But it's getting a little bit colorful now, so it's changing up just a little bit. But you got to be careful of that, people, when you're using people content like that and not being original. So when you do that, you kind of bring a mark against yourself, a red flag against yourself. Okay, we'll talk to this this other YouTuber here. We got not understanding why the cult is after God's chosen. Yeah. Hey, it seemed like it could be a cult, doesn't it? Because it's like a group of them have the same type of demeanor, have the same type of behavior, and that is to try to bring Latrice down socially. They try to. Well, only person that can bring Latrice down is Latrice. And I want you guys to know that. And that's for you and anybody in your life. Only person can bring you down is you. They can try. Oh yeah, they can try. You know, sometimes they can try. And you know how they can try? They can try by lying. They can try by deceiving. They can try by setting up you in a way where you just this awful person. You know what I'm saying? But none of that ever come to fruition. Not fully, because once it gets investigated, once you call them out on what they're doing and what they are, and sometimes you even have to challenge them legally, they will be brought to a head. You know what I'm saying? They will be exposed. That's right. And whoever follow will reap what they sow as well. They'll reap what they sow as well. Okay, Miss Darlene Brown, you said Roz was on her live last week saying she was going to put some mess out about Treese somebody sent to her. You know, it's interesting that you say that, Miss Brown, because I heard her say somebody sent her some pictures. So my message to Latrese Allen, Miss Latrese Allen, also known as the real comedian Latrese Allen, your circle. And it said that you have to kind of keep on not trusting people or be so suspicious of people. But you have to have that kind of antenna up, because for somebody to try to send some photos to the enemy or whatever she is, whatever you consider her, then that may be somebody in-house that's too close, that's talking to people that's not in your favor, that's not in your best interest. So you got to watch how they move. Now, I'm not trying to put you against your friends or the people. I just want you to pay attention. For her to say that something was sent to her about something that's going on with you, it's got to be somebody close. It's got to be somebody close or somebody that's been close to you. And I just, they'll stay close, but they don't stay close long. And then seem like they stay close enough to find out just a little bit of information. And then they'll go running to the other side. And they seem to me, it seemed like they'll run to Roz because she is the gossiper. She is the try to be the home wrecker, try to wreck you and try to wreck your career. You see, that's my lens that I'm looking through. Okay, I haven't fully cleaned them off yet, but I see it. I see it, and it's no good. It's no good. But she's gonna keep trying to capitalize off you, Miss Allen. She's gonna keep trying to capitalize off you. But she best to be careful and not to violate any policies, any defaming you in a way that can be proved that defamation of character, because she can be brought down just like that. So you stay close to your lawyers. Make sure you keep a watch and you let them have their field day. But I tell you what, you keep a watch, and I'm sure you're going to have your attorney to keep watching as well. But yeah, guys, let's see what the this other YouTuber said. My thing is, why have Roz admitted to her lowest point, knowing she has lost her job? She lost her job. You see that? I tell you, that's why I'm telling you, people are going through something, and they want you to feel their pain. Okay, they want you to suffer. That's why they're wishing and praying on this woman's downfall. Okay, and let me finish reading. 2 times she lost her job. 2 times. Okay, 2 times with COVID-19, death in the family, and 1 charged allegedly for murder. What the? Oh Lord, what we dealing with? A straight thug, ain't we? Dealing with a thug. Okay, wow. She must pray and ask for deliverance, praying for all. You know what? Some people make you, make you so mad you don't feel like praying for them. I ain't praying for nobody. Y'all, but don't be like me. But look, sometimes you have to pray for people for deliverance. Pray, or at least pray, say, Lord, keep them away from me. Tell them, because sometimes that can be burdensome, having to deal with people to be hunting you. It's like they're hunting her. They like hunting her. They're internet hunters. You understand? And what their weapons are, the weapon of choice is slander. The weapon of choice is mess, drama. You see what I'm saying? So the hunter can be hunted too. Okay? You're not gonna keep on hunting stuff and think that thing that you're trying to hunt may turn back around on you. All right? So we have to be careful, people. Be careful. And please, don't be so easily quick to jump on bad stuff. Bad stuff. I'm just saying to the people that have fallen out with Latrice, sometimes you may need to take a break. And then if you guys are meant, you'll come back together, shake hands, apologize, or make amends. But that don't mean you have to team up with the frenemies, the enemies. You think that's gonna make it better? They're not gonna even trust you. They're just using you. So you got to be careful who you kind of, okay, I fell out friends with you, and then I'm gonna go over here and talk with I'm so cold or Roz or Shy. Look, if you're friends, you're friends. People fall out. They get upset. Go talk to your husband or your sister about what your friend did that made you mad. Okay? Well, so if you're really true friends, you guys want to come back, you're going to connect again. You're going to work it out. That's what friends do. Friends fall out. Friends get upset with each other, but they make up. You don't just, oh, I don't like what you did and said. Now I'm ready. I'm ready to go for the juggler. No, that's not what friends do, unless they were never your friends in the beginning. Okay? This YouTuber said, Trees truly has favor from God. I believe it. I believe that because guess what? Latrice should be commended because she allowed her life to be an open book. You know how much courage it takes for a person to talk about what has happened in their past, what is going on in their lives, and yet to be honest about it, and yet try to connect with people and help people after knowing the things that you've been through. And you got to teach, and then she like she's teaching herself. This life is teaching her. You know how hard that can be. It's hard to talk about yourself because you don't want nobody to see you in a bad light. But she has sat there. She talked about her past. She talked about how, her weight, she's gaining weight. She talked about her teeth. She talked about her skin. She talked about her hair. She talked about even in some more intimate things that her and her son was having challenges. She had discussed that. So what do you say about a person like that? They are a person that I see that has some truth in them, that don't mind letting the world know about them, because obviously there's some truth there in her, and that's what I like about it. And then they want to, I was listening to Roz, she talked about the child when they left and went somewhere and their hair was cut, and then they come back with their mom and the hair. Look, she talks about something, they had a birthday. Of course their hair was cut and they had on this and they had on that. I've seen Latrese Allen's children dressed nice. They're well behaved. They're well-mannered children. They're beautiful kids, handsome sons. They're cute little boys. And the daughter is handsome. The only little girl, I'm sure they're very protective of her, and the mother is too. Those are some beautiful children. Some kids out here doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And y'all, only thing you can talk about how the children look and the haircuts and all things like that. And this woman sitting there and provide a home for her children, a safe haven. Safe haven. It ain't like I don't see no neglect. She has her children. And if she ain't got them, she got them somewhere where they're safe and being cared for. Whatever plan she made for them, it's a safe plan. So let's not bicker about minute things, petty things. And I'm gonna go back up a little bit, guys. Y'all said this woman. I got to go back and read this again. Y'all said this woman. I'm not gonna pass this up. Y'all said my thing is, why have Roz admitted to her lowest point, knowing she has lost her job twice? People can lose their job. It can happen to the best of people. What was the reason for her losing the job? Can she elaborate on that twice? I'm not sure, but this is what's going on. That's what's been told. And then they said she had COVID-19 twice. COVID is rampant. It's spreading about. I don't know how did it affect her. And then they stated she had death in the family. And then this other point of the message here I'm seeing, and one charge allegedly for murder. One charge allegedly for murder. Wow, guys, it's deeper. It's deeper than the YouTube and Facebook. If this is what's going on in this woman's life, she got more problems than y'all talk about Latrice. Maybe she needs to open her book up and shed some light, because if this is what's going on, I see I see why. I see the bitterness. I see the hardship. I see why she's so angry. I see why she wants her to fail. Because maybe it's a lot of negative things that is going on currently in her life right now that it's hard for her to cope with. I also heard her. She talked about how people mimic, how people marked her for her teeth. You know what I'm saying? And then she stated if she wanted to get her teeth fixed, I ain't gonna talk about the woman teeth. She got her teeth. Okay, at least you got one tooth in your head. Like hey. But anyway, she talked about her teeth. So maybe she's self-conscious about her teeth. She stated if she wanted to get her teeth fixed, her daughter can get them fixed. I found that kind of interesting. Why do you need your daughter to coverage of your dental work? Don't know. So now that you guys said she out of work, that could be why she don't have a job. So now she's adapting. She's setting this behavior up. That's why she's actually going after Latrice so hard. She go after Latrice so hard because she's trying to make this a career. You know, having content about Latrice and how awful Latrice is. She want to see her fail there, so now she can stand on top of the mountain and say, "Da-da! I won. I told you she was gonna go down, and I'm the slayer to bring her down." They ain't gonna work like that. You know why? Because what God put before her, can't no man take it away. Can't no man take it away. Only God got plans for her, and He got a plan for you too. So let's see what other comments are here. Trees truly has favor from God. Absolutely. We got another comment by Ebony Blake. Thanks for joining, Miss Blake. Thank you guys for joining PatriciaE-TV, also known as Patricia E. Jackson. Guys, when you get the time, go ahead and smash the like, guys. Smash the like. Tell your friends that I'm on Patricia E. Jackson on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe. And guys, you have really been a true supporter. And I'm glad you're bringing me the news because guess what? I try to watch all those. I don't try to watch all of them, but I watch a few. And the few that I watch is mind-boggling. So I'm so glad you guys are here to help and to give word as to how you see it and to come back and relate to PatriciaE-TV. Yes, Miss Blake, you said Roz is one sick blank that needs to grow up. Now you talking, Miss Blake. She does need to grow up. She says she's 40. I said 40. Then she said she's 48. So whatever your age is, you need to act it because all this catty behavior on these platforms is childish. And that's probably why, if she ain't working, that's probably why she is not working because she's too busy gossiping. She's too busy gossiping and wasting time. Put your time to good use. So she may be getting paid, but I don't know if it's pennies on a dollar, but you try to find another way because we got to make sure, because if YouTube leave us today, if Facebook, Instagram leave us today, what do we have to fall back on? You got to think about it, people. See, that's what our problem is. We don't think long distance. We think about it now. We think about the here and now. You got to think ahead. You got to be ahead of the game. So whatever few dollars you making, you best to put it up and reinvest in something else because you ain't gonna be able to talk about Latrice forever. Because I don't know how long these platforms are gonna be here, but they've been here for a while. They've been here for a while. But if reinvest your money in something else. Okay, let's see what Miss Blake. Miss Blake says that needs to grow up and focus on her family. Yes. I just read something. Allegedly, they said somebody was allegedly charged with murder. I'm like, what we got? We got us a straight up thug in here, don't we? So that's why you got to fight fire with fire. What I mean by not literally, you guys don't think I'm telling you go get the machine gun. I'm not saying it. What I'm saying is when you're dealing with people that are from the streets, that are hood rat, or whatever you want to call it, you got to step back and go back to the drawing table. You see what I'm saying? This is how I got to attack this situation. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you might not even need to do that either. what drawing board you may need to do is go back and say, this is what I'm gonna focus on, me. While this person here is focusing on me, I'm gonna be focusing on me too. How to get more money, how to have myself presented in a way of class to the world, and how to be able to give back to the world. See what I mean? So that when I saw Latrice in her podcast, girl, you're looking good. You look good. Your hair was done. You had your interview. Your people was on your show. I commend you for that. You keep up the good work. Don't let nobody discourage you. Don't discourage you. That's what they want you to do. They'll break you. They want to break you because they know you're a strong woman. But you keep the fight. Keep the fight and hold strong. Miss Blake says she sit up and watch Treese just to pick. That's right. Nitpick. I saw her and she has this laugh. She has this infectious laugh. And that laugh reminds me, have you ever watched a scary movie? And when that demon is trying to do something bad, he says, but she don't sound like that. But the act itself, that infectious laugh right after she say and do something evil, remind me of the devil. I ain't lying. I say, Lord, how much what we looking at? But it's trying to be like, no. That laugh remind me of a demon, a devil. Because when you doing something wrong to people and you turn around and laugh, that ain't cute. That's a sign of something to watch for. All the time you acting as though you're in this person's best interest, and you laugh. Oh, honey, no, that laugh ain't cute to me. That laugh make me shun away because I see things much. I'm a deep thinker, and I look and I see how people move, even in conversation, even in action. You have to pay attention to everything people say and do. That's right. Okay, let's go down, guys. Let's go down, Miss Darlene. Miss Darlene say, yeah, Ebony, exactly. That's right. We got a YouTuber here. We're going to go down here and see what they say. Roz even said Treese blocked her, but she bought another phone to watch and study her. Yeah, studying her behavior. Study her. I don't care. I heard one young lady. I'm so sorry. I should have got her name. I give shout outs on my page to people that are saying some stuff that is informational. But I didn't get her. I'm gonna get her name next time. But she says that Roz, if Latrice can sneeze, she can throw the napkin in the trash. Roz gonna come back and talk about it. Find a way to talk about it. How she sneezed or how she threw something in the trash. It's her every move that she watches. That's envy. The Bible speaks about it being envious and jealous of people, coveting, envious and jealous. That woman done built so much hatred, and I don't quite understand why. What did she ever do to you? You money hungry that much that you gonna take the time out your day and just that woman, it seemed like an obsession. That's no different than if a man was out here on these platforms stalking me, hunting me down, or saying, or not, I ain't gonna even put me, I don't want to speak ill over me, or hunting a person down. Lord, I don't want to speak ill over me. But hunting a person down, following them, stalking them. You know, every waking moment, you're having something negative to say, or you're luring, or you're saying bad things, or saying weird stuff. Okay? That's no different. Same concept. Same concept. Okay, another phone. She bought another phone to watch and study her. I have to watch reaction channels because Roz screams too much. Yeah, she do get quite loud, though. She do get quite loud. I've heard her get a little loud myself. Yeah. So let's see right here. Maybe she needs to turn the volume down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, Miss Brown says, why she don't talk about her son? Oh, Lord, her son. The one who killed. Oh, the one who got killed. She said she was going to talk about, she was going to talk about it, but she never did. And she never will because she don't want nobody in her business. Well, that is interesting. That's why I say These people need to be shaking Latrice's hand, because Latrice talks about, the passing of her child. She talks about the relationship she did with her son. She talk about it all. She talks about it all. And to get on here and try to put that woman, they won't even talk about their business, but they'll talk about Latrice. You see what I'm saying? They'll talk about how bad she is because she lets you know these things. So you're trying to use these things against her, but that's working in her favor. Can't you tell? She grows some numbers. So that worked in her favor. So maybe that is another reason why they envy her, because they're not as strong as she is. They can't do the thing she is. There's only one Latrice, and you can't do what she do. So if anything, you can take notes. I know you may say, who want to take notes, Latrice? A whole bunch of folks that's interested in moving forward and progress and making money on these platforms. No, you don't have to do what she do, but find your own way. She found her way. She found her way. Find your way. And if your way is following her and traveling behind her and getting fame from her content in her life, well, you're just a fan. You're just a fan. You are a fan, and you want what she got. Okay, we got YouTuber here. The info Roz. Okay, the info Roz was going to put out. Okay, I'm gonna read it verbatim. The info Roz was going to put our is that Trees where it depends when she's having her Missy days. That pic is already been shown and told by Trees. Roz need to live. These people need to grow up. You just better hope you don't need no Depends when you get older and get sick. And you might not even get older to have to wear some Depends. What's wrong with wearing Depends? I put some on, never had to. What's wrong with wearing Depends? Y'all need to stop mocking this kind of stuff, because you got to get old one day. If you get old or if you get sick, you might not can't even change yourself or clean yourself. So stop mocking people. Stop mocking and grow up. You never know where life may take you away, may lead you, where you may need some help. Need somebody to clean you. Need somebody to help you out the bed. You see what I'm saying? So don't do that. Don't do that. Life is too short. Anything can happen. All right, guys. Let's see what Mrs. Macon. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Thank you so much for chiming in. Tamika Macon. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. I'm so sorry if I didn't. Roz's sons are gang affiliated. Oh, Lord, probably, I don't know how many she got. Gang affiliated. Yeah. Sound like bullies to me. Maybe that's probably why they adapted that behavior from their mother. Could be. Sometimes I'm telling you, when you raise your children up a certain way, sometimes you can raise your children up good and they turn out to be whatever. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I ain't gonna totally blame that on the parent. However, I will say that from what I'm seeing now, as she is a 48-year-old woman. That's what she said now. First she said 40, 48. I'm seeing some bully behavior. I'm seeing like the gang mentality. I said thug. I said thug before Miss Macon even came on here. That thug mentality. Yeah, that's right. Thuggish. Thuggish bone. That's thug. Thug mentality. Sad, but it's true. I don't know if it's true, but it's sad. Miss Darlene says, Tamika, I had that feeling. You see, people watching. Okay, Miss Tamika Macon said, Tree said today she getting a restraining order because someone been sending her death. Really? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Miss Latrese Allen, get a restraining order, show your documentation, show your proof, let them know you're a celebrity here on these platforms, and people are coming at you in all kinds of avenues, and you call out some names, because these people that following you every morning, evening, and night, and if you go back and watch their page, each one of them are talking, you might need to call all their names out and put them on the list. Don't leave none of them out, because the proof is in the pudding. You look at you go look at their platforms. That's all you see. Latrice. Yeah, you take that information down there. You go protect yourself, because so if at any moment that you had to stand guard and protect yourself, hey, you notified them people of these people harassing you, and here's the proof. So you do that. Protect your family and yourself. I don't see nothing wrong with that. All right, Miss Blake, see that? Absolutely. And then Miss May said, yeah, you know what? It make you think she's mentally ill. Some kind of, if you got someone that constantly bicker. When I say bicker, keep up drama, keep starting stuff, just make up stuff to start. Then it makes you wonder how their mind is, how their mental state really is. It does. It's questionable. You know what I'm saying? Is she mentally ill? Is there any trauma going on there? You know, or is that she's that obsessed that she needs some help? No, because you know it gets to a point where people, if they bother you so much, you have to put some law enforcement on them to keep them away from you. You know what I'm saying? Because that turns into something else. It's like feeding a beast, feeding something that's about. It's like a volcano getting ready to erupt. You get what I'm saying? So she may have to tame that. She may have to go ahead and do what she's saying. What you guys are talking about, restraining orders, and put them on notice. Put them on notice. Okay? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Put the law enforcement on notice. Go to the courts and try to get things aligned and let them know what's really going on. Okay? Just in case they get really bold and do something even more crazier. Okay, Tamika, I heard her. I was on her live. You heard her. Okay. Yeah, what did you hear? All right. Miss Mann is back here again. Guys, go to my page, Patricia E. Jackson, also known as PatriciaE-TV. Go ahead and subscribe. Yes, this content is hey, I'm so glad you guys are getting involved, because you guys are out there watching. It's a bunch of people. A lot of people see what's going on, and they're not okay with it. They're not okay with it. You want to say, well, YouTube is used where people can be able to express themselves. Yeah, you can. You can. But one person every day, it's like you nitpick. That goes beyond, using YouTube as a platform and content. That goes to harassment, bullying, cyberbullying, stalking. That evolves into that type of behavior, guys. So it's a little bit bigger than that, you know. Okay, Miss Mann says Treese does have favor from God. She's been through a lot. Yes, she has. Yes, she has. But God has favor on Tree's life. That's right. That's why I tell people, you can go out there and spit fire, venom, whatever you want. You can go team up with the enemy. They in that woman's house. I don't know if they've been in her house. Now they want to send information. They've been in there clicking, taking pictures all the time. When this woman is in another room, they're in there taking pictures of this woman's house. And then you want to get with the enemy and send them information and think that's going to bring her down? No. What that's going to do is shed light on who did that. Because if you bring that picture up, when you share that picture, she going to know who took it. It's going to get out there. She is not loyal to you, whoever. You done left Latrice to go over to Roz to give her pictures about Latrice. She's not loyal to you. You are being used to get information. And she is going to expose you for what you are. And she's not going to trust you. You think that woman going to trust you? Why would she trust you? She's using you. And then she left. Like Jim Carrey on, what's that? Fire Marshal Bill. Let me show you something. No. A demon in disguise. No, geez, you better be careful. Yes, Miss Ann Macon, what you said, that God has favor in her life. That's right. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. Yes, Treese has some good kids. They're beautiful too, aren't they? And wait a minute. That the other one, I got to be able to determine the other one from the other one. They had a video in a school, in the classroom, and the boy can sing. She has gifted children. Her kids are gifted. Even the oldest one gifted. All them kids got talent. They got it from their mother. They got it from their mother. And they so mad and jealous because that woman is rearing them kids up in a way that they can be able to fend for themselves when they get out and get older. They're bringing them up, teaching them about music. They love music. Seems like he loved music. They love music. Teaching them about television. You see what I'm saying? Them kids are blessed. Blessing all the way around. And see, she ain't afraid. She ain't afraid to go out here and say, hey, here I am, world. Love me or leave me. She ain't afraid. And that is going to be her blessing. When you try to use it as a crutch for her, that's going to be her blessing. All right, here we go. We got Kristen Foot. All right, no one talked about her kids. If anything, she talks about other people's kids. Okay, Miss Foot, I'm glad to have you. I'm so glad you're sitting in. We got another perspective, guys. We want to respect everybody. So we have Miss Foot on the line. Miss Foot expressed herself. She says that no one talked about Latrice's kids. I'm thinking that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's what she's talking about. She said, if anything, she talks about other people's kids. I'm assuming you're talking about Latrice. Correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Foot. Please correct me if I'm wrong. This is a constructive criticism site. As long as we're respectful of one another, let's be respectful of one another and let everybody's voices be heard. So Miss Foot has a different opinion. So Ms. Foot, can you clarify and let me know who you're referring to in particular? Are you referring to Latrice or are you talking about Roz? Okay. All right. Then we got that other new YouTuber. We got another new YouTuber. You said YouTube beef is what caused her to lose her job. See? I'm kind of believing that because she said if she needed her teeth fixed, her daughter would take care of that. Now, I don't know if her daughter is her overseer over her finances. If her daughter is over her, well, she got to go through her daughter for things. Sometimes people do put their family in charge over their affairs because maybe for whatever reason, I don't know, or maybe she don't have a dental plan and maybe her daughter is carrying her on her plan. I don't know, but I find it quite interesting. Your children have to foot the bill. Your children have to care for you. Now, if you're sick or something, you need help from your family, that's fine. But I've always wanted to be a person, the leader, and my children or whoever needs something, I'm able to help them in that way. I want to be an example, but if I really needed something, I would want my family to be able to help me. But I as a person, I'm always wanting to be the leader and to be able to help when I can. Yeah. So, not good rep. Okay, let me read that again. YouTube beef is what caused her to lose her job. Not a good rep for state of Cali. Yeah. I want to know about this Cali thing. It sounds like they ran out of Cali. How can you do that? Or so much bad happened in California that you had to leave. Now, California got a lot of gangs and stuff like that. I heard previously one of the YouTubers talked about that maybe her children were affiliated with, in gangs and stuff like that. Hey, I don't know, but the streets are talking. So when you say running out of Cali, I'm starting to wonder, is it gang related? That's why you had to relocate, because Cali, they got some gangs up there and they don't play, baby. It's real. It's real. I'm talking about when I say real, you have to pack your bags and leave. You won't live. So it could be one of them situations. I'm not sure, but streets are talking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, guys, let's see what else we got here. We got Miss Foot. She said she plays victim. Okay, Miss Foot, you said she plays victim. Can you explain why? And can you be more specific so I can know if you're talking about Latrice or if you're talking about Roz? You're talking about Latrice? Miss Foot, if you please can let me know specifically so I can ask you some questions, because I want to know your opinion counts. Your point of view counts. And we want to respect you. We're going to respect everybody that has something to say on this platform, because everybody may not agree with what I have to say or whatever you got to say, but at least allow you the opportunity to explain, because you can explain something, and you never know, because that's what we do. We ask questions, we talk. A lot of time people don't use that avenue, sitting down, talking, having a conversation, because it may be something important that needs to be told. Okay, so go ahead, Miss Foot, put it down. Let us know who you're referring to, and can you explain what you mean by that? She plays victim. When you say she plays victim, what is it that she does? And who is it? Okay, we care for you, Miss Foot. We're not gonna be harsh on you, because you got a point of view just like anybody else. And I thank you for chiming in. Okay, Miss Brown, we got Roz is a bully. Now I'm gonna have to agree on that. What I see, the behavior, the sitting around, the mocking, and taking two people to double team Latrice in one setting. It's two people on one. How you do that? That's got to be a bad girl. It take two people to kind of fight and try to bring her down. It's taking two, not one. You got somebody tick, and they talking, and then you got this person talking. Two against one at one time. That must be a bad girl. Latrese Allen must be a bad girl. Yes. Okay. And then you say Roz is a bully and a narcissistic. This is their behavior. Yeah. Sometimes people want to bring out the bad or say bad things, but all the time their behavior is worse, or they're doing something contradictory to that. You know what I'm saying? They're doing the most. They want to see you. They want to put you down, make you feel bad, and all the time pretending like they're not doing anything wrong, or they're so righteous. And, try to find the flaws all the time. Your house ain't in order. Your affairs ain't in order. Your affairs ain't in order. Your home is in a shambles. You got bad relationships with your family member. I'm just saying some of these things can be associated with narcissistic behavior. So is that why the misery continues? Yeah, Miss Mitchell. We got Bonnie Mitchell. Thanks, Miss Mitchell. Thanks for joining. You guys have been really showing PatriciaE-TV some love, and I appreciate it, because your voice is important. A lot of times, there's things we be wanting to say, and because the person have a platform, it's not able to be said. But this platform here, we can talk. We can talk, because you never know. It may be something that needs to be heard. It all needs to be heard. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Okay, we got who we got on here? We got another YouTuber. She's moving to Vegas to live with daughter. Can't keep up her rental house. She moving to Vegas. Well, hey, you got to move to Vegas. You got to know what you're doing there. You got to have a little change to move to Vegas, don't you? Well, see, that's a gambling state. I like to see how that turns out. I like to see how that turns out. You see, people are unstable. They have to be uprooted. They have to be relocated. They got to rely on their children for help. Not saying you can't rely on your children, If you're able, you got a good relationship with your children, they're there to help you. But I never fathom the idea of your children caring for a parent unless they're sick. When I say sick, I'm like physically sick. And you can be mentally ill, sick meaning you can never mentally ill that you need help. But to be letting your children take care of you because you're irresponsible. I wonder, do you have a gambling habit? You want to move to Vegas. Do you have a gambling habit, or you have a bad relationship? You're not a good teacher. What I mean by teaching your children. So what is it that she's lacking in that got her all over the place? Got her unstable, moving in all these different states. What is going on? What have you done? It'll come out. Or sometimes you got to let people dig their own ditch. It's going to be where if you're so consumed in all this bad stuff, you ain't going to have time to keep on messing with Latrice, because your life going to be in it. Your life is going to be tied up with a bunch of foolishness, a bunch of problems, but you ain't going to have time. Watch and see. You keep on trying to bring this woman down, your empire going to crumble. your situation gonna crumble right before everybody. So be careful. Be careful. Okay, guys. Rental house. Yeah, keep moving from house to house. God, that is interesting. I find it quite interesting. Miss Foot, she wished death their kids. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to Tamika Macon. God ain't gonna bless Roz's mess. Well, I will say this. God is a good God. A lot of times we think that when bad stuff happens, God did it. God, you did it. He showed you something. No, God don't do bad things. I never believed that God do bad things. What I believe, he'll take his Holy Spirit from you. That Holy Spirit. He'll hold back on you. That protection. And he'll allow things to happen. That's what I believe. It's not that he's doing bad stuff. God protects us. I'm gonna tell you a story about me. I was driving one time, far, and I knew I should have been driving, and I was tired. I was driving and went to sleep at the wheel. Something woke me up instantly, and I was headed to a brick wall. You know those overpass with the brick wall? Something woke me up just in time for me to swerve to keep from hitting that brick wall. You know that? That's God was protecting me. It wasn't my time. So when I say God don't do bad things, he released his presence from you and allow things to happen. But it wasn't my time. So I was snapped out of, I was tired. Yeah, I knew I should have got a room before I drove that far, you know. But he told me. I felt that was him protecting me and saving me. Okay? So God will allow things to happen. He will. So don't think he won't. Okay, guys? That's just a little tidbit about me and my story with my God. Okay? And I think I said, thank you, Father, Heavenly Father. I was so tired. I woke up then. Let me get on where I'm going. I didn't have that far to go. Let me get on where I'm going. And sometimes things happen to us. When you're certain things is talking to you, you listen because it may save your life. Okay, guys? Okay, we got God ain't gonna bless Roz's mess. You keep up with mess, God ain't part of nothing bad. You'll take that Holy Spirit back and allow you to deal with it yourself the best way you know how. Okay, Miss Foot. Miss Foot says she's got a career. If you're talking about the person I'm talking about, Miss Foot, I wish we can get some names in here because I don't want to be talking and I don't know who I'm talking about. But I'm so glad you're able to share your point of view. Okay, we got Miss Brown. Tamika, exactly. God gonna bless Roz. Oh, you said God ain't gonna bless Roz, man. Okay. All right. Miss Brown on the line. Thank you, Miss Brown. She said her sons was hood. Oh, okay. They're part of the gang, huh? Well, we don't want no problems now. Because there can be some problems, but we don't want none. So I tell you, all that gang banging and all that old mess and this drama online, that seemed like some kind of bully kind of behavior, pushing that kind of stuff on people, trying to take stuff, trying to take somebody's career, you just trying to take stuff. Oh, trying to bring somebody down because you think you can, you big and bad and bold enough to do it. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Okay, guys. She sits around and talk about Latrice all day to keep her business from being in these YouTube streets. Okay. Now let me understand what this statement is. Okay, she sits around and talk about Latrice all day to keep her business. Okay, when you say business, or to keep her business from being in this. Okay, you saying Roz is talking, so her business won't be exposed in the streets. Keep the light off her. That's what you're saying. That's what what they call that. It's a smoke screen. You know what I'm saying? Put up that smoke screen so you can't really see what's really going on. But hey, when the air clears, it'll come to a head. The smoke ain't only gonna last so long. It dissipate. Poof. Yeah. All right. Are a water sign usually deep thinkers? Yeah, well, what water sign is that? What water sign it could be? Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me find this comment right here. Okay. Water sign usually deep thinkers. Could be. Could be. I think deep all the time. I'm always deep. I can sit back and watch somebody. I can watch you for 10 minutes. Give me 30 minutes. And I can see a whole lot. You gotta do them, open your eyes. Sometimes it's best to just watch and listen. See everything you need to know. Okay. She can't keep Tree's name from her nasty mouth. Hello, Miss Taylor. Sandra Taylor has joined us, guys. Y'all welcome Sandra Taylor. Thank you, Miss Taylor, for joining us. You guys go to PatriciaE-TV. Smash the like, guys. Smash the like. I really appreciate that. And go ahead and subscribe to my page, guys. You guys have really been a supporting team. I love talking with you because it's very insightful. You know, it's good to get somebody else's opinion about what's going on, you know, in these YouTube streets or in the Facebook, Instagram. Thank you. Miss Taylor says she can't keep Tree's name from her nasty mouth because it is a lot of nasty. It's like nasty behavior, nasty thing that's going on. You know, hey, people are watching. They see you. They see you. That's right, guys. We got a YouTube on the line there saying, when this started, I wrote a letter to Roz explaining that's not a good look, harassing and cyberbullying. And state will dismiss you. Roz said, I am not stopping. Now, look, she's jobless. See that? And see, the good thing is you give people an opportunity to straighten up. You know, God gives us chances. He don't just strike us down on the first try. He gave us many chances. And see here, according to this YouTuber, they tried to talk with the person, tried to talk with the woman. According to what I'm reading here, they tried to talk with the woman, tried to give her a chance, you know, to back off, stop cyberbullying and harassment. Now, hey, why can't you talk about something? I see all these YouTubers. They channels like almost 1 million, 600,000. You know why? They don't just hone in on one person talking about people every day. Who does that? One person? Then that gives a look of a stalker, of a obsessed fan. That is what she is. Roz is an obsessed fan of Latrice. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't care how you look at it. They are an obsessed fan of Latrese Allen. I'm so cold. I'm looking at that. She seemed like an obsessed fan of Latrese Allen. I've seen Nikki Reacts TV. It seems a bit obsessive to me. Now, if you can talk about something else, show your talent, then it won't look, the appearance of that won't seem like that. In my eyes, from the lens that I'm looking through. Now, this is what I see. They seem like obsessed fans. That's what they are. I'm gonna start labeling them an obsessed fans, because to me, that's what it appears. You got some fans that's obsessed with you, Latrice, but that obsession can be dangerous. That is dangerous. You guys have learned to make your platform a little colorful. Okay? Grab something else and talk about. All right? Okay, Mrs. Hold on. Yeah, they said she's jobless. And laughing like she got everything in the world. That is, I ain't got nothing going on. Let me make your life miserable. When you find somebody laughing like that again, look at them sideways and think about Roz. That means she ain't got nothing going on. She got problems. And you believe that ain't no happy laugh. That's a laugh of confusion. That's a laugh of I don't have anything. I'm living a miserable life. She trying to laugh to keep from crying. You better know it. All right, Mrs. Tamika Macon. Trees never ever wished death on Roz. Okay. She never ever wished death on Roz's son. Roz twisted Tree's word. Okay. And all Tree said was, what will it take for Roz to stop talking about me, such as the loss of a child? I mean, sometimes, you know, we're not living in Latrice's shoes. And if we get up every day, you got somebody that's harassing and nitpicking at you, and then they have an unfortunate event that happened in their life, yeah, you would bring it up because you would say, hey, you know, you'll say that because they didn't have no sympathy when they were causing hardship in your life. So you bring it back to the forefront. Is this what it takes for you to leave people alone? No, it must take something else more than that. Hey, because that didn't bother her enough to slow her down. A death and losing her son, that didn't bother her. So it's got to be something else. It's got to be something else. It's got to be something else, guys. I don't wish no death. I don't wish no bad on nobody. I don't mock people for losing people. Anybody can lose somebody. Anybody can lose somebody. But don't go and have all this stuff going on in your life that's detrimental, and then you come back the next and act as though nothing happened. What kind of inhumane stuff is this? Okay, let's see what's going on here. This lady here on YouTube, Renee, reacts, talk about trees like a dog too. Well, I'm gonna write that name down. I thank you, Miss Brown. I'm gonna write that name down and I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a look. Now I've been talking about Latrice here lately. One say you doing the same thing. I don't talk about Latrice. I don't wake up, eat, drink, sleep, Latrice. I talk about the obsessed fans. That's your name. I'm giving you guys a name. Obsessed fans. And Miss Brown, I thank you for giving me that name. Renee reacts. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. All right. So obsessed fans, they are so obsessed that they want her life. And those people can be dangerous. Those people are dangerous. Obsessed fans that want your life. They become obsessed at your waking hour. Everything you do, everything you say, everything you can walk, you can talk. It'll never be right. They mock you. They nitpick. They find fault. They are obsessed. Obsessed fans. I see that Roz, it appears to me that Roz is an obsessed fan. I'm so cold. Obsessed fan. Everything she. Obsessed fan. Nikki reacts. Obsessed fan. Yes. Change it up, guys. Change it up. That's the way I see it through these lenses. Okay, how did y'all find out Roz lost her job? I'm nosy. I don't know how that happened, but this is what that's what they stated, that she lost her job. And I don't know what took place for her to lose her job, but that's what they say. Well, you gotta have some. I mean, she may have a lot of time on her hand to be doing this YouTube stuff, because I can't do it every day because I work, you know, even though YouTube will pay you and Facebook will pay you if you commit your life to it. You know what I'm saying? You can get paid. It's a career if you plan it accordingly. However, the streets are saying that she had a job and lost it. How she lose it? What was the cause of it? Don't know. But it can happen. You know, these jobs, you can have them and here today and go on another way. They could be in violation of something or something that you disapprove of. Y'all don't see eye to eye. Could be that reason. But whatever the case may be, the streets are saying that she lost a job. So just find your another one. I guess this may be what she wants to do, to be that obsessed fan of Latrice and try to make money off of it. You know, allegedly. Okay, Tamika, exactly. You are so right. That's Miss Brown. Yeah. Okay. What we got here? Darlene. Oh, it's called Darlene. Oh, Darlene reacts. Oh, she just evil. I need to go see her. With Darlene, a Thundercat, huh? She's another obsessed fan. Well, I got to take a look at her. I don't know how long she's been on YouTube, but we shall see. We shall see, guys. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We got Miss Macon. Miss Macon says that in a truck driver, I'm 48. When I had COVID and an upper respiratory infection, I had to drive with the depend on. Hey, you know what? At least you had one on. At least you had one on. If you have to wear depend, baby, wear a depend. You know how expensive those depends can be? They hide in underwear. I won't say drawers, but they hide in underwear. And if you have to wear depends, wear them. What's wrong with that? At least you didn't piss up. Oh, excuse me. At least you didn't urinate all over yourself. And then somebody else had to clean it up. So if you feel like you need to wear depends because your bladder may be not as strong, wear them. I don't know why people think certain things that's supposed to help you is a bad thing. That ain't bad. I've seen some on commercial one time. The Depends had some flowers on them. Maybe I might give me a pair one day and try them on, see how they feel. Stop trying to put folks down because they wear Depends. You know, Miss Megan said she had to wear one. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that, Miss Tamika, Megan. There's nothing wrong with that, baby. Nothing at all. You got to do what you had to do. People bladders get weak, you know, and sometimes we can make our bladders weak when we don't use the bathroom water. But sometimes people like to hold it. It's best to try to go ahead and go to the bathroom because you could probably put some pressure on your bladder and make it weak. But yes, Miss Meg, ain't nothing wrong with it, baby. You put it on, baby, and you wear it. Hey, you did what you need to do for you, and you wouldn't bother nobody. All right, Miss Brown, yes, she is very evil. Yeah, we established that. Got the gang. They said she got some gang members in the family, and they ran out of Cali. You losing jobs and getting sick and losing your house, about to stand with your kids, and you need your kids to take care of you. It's a lot going on. These YouTube streets, they talking. It's a lot going on. A lot going on. It's a lot going on, Miss Lady. And I know her followers them picked up because it's all about Latrice. Now she started I think they said a Facebook page. Well, change, baby. Change for something else negative happen. We don't want to keep on, we don't want bad stuff to keep happening. Sometimes you have to look at your life and say, hey, I need to change, do something different. Because I can't keep having bad luck. My thing is, I'll be saying to myself, what am I doing wrong? Why am I keep having all this bad luck? Why? Why, Lord? We need to do some self-examination. You know why? You know why? You went out there and did X, Y, Z, and you know you did it, and you hid your hand. You know why? You're allowing this here to go down in your household. Everybody knows what's going on. You know why? I'm just saying, not saying this is going on, but I'm just saying, he see you. When I say that, I mean, he see you. Okay, it's making, I have never been in my 48 years, seen anything like this. Black woman talking this bad about another black woman. This is sickening. And you know, it is sad. She sure talks about it. And it ain't, and it, to me, It's not people may think, when I see people doing that, it's not a reflection to me. When I hear these words that a person utter out their mouth about a person they talk about on a constant basis, it's not a reflection that that person that they're talking about is bad. It's a reflection of you, the gossiper that's talking. Because I sit back and I say, look at this woman. That's not a reflection that Latrice, I don't see it like that. I see it as the deliverer. What is that deliverer saying? And why is she saying it? And then I listen, I'm like, that ain't even nothing to talk about. That's childish. That's kids play. And there could be, I don't even know, if she got a man? Because if you had a man, maybe you wouldn't waste his time on bothering this woman. Do you like women? Do you really, is it that you want this woman sexually? You want her? I ain't got nothing against gays. Not at all. But what is it? You want that woman, guy? Do you want her? You know, sometimes how they used to say, people pick on you and pick at you because they want you. Is that one of these things? Do you want her as a lover? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Or what, you just despise how she got it out the mud and able to keep going and keep grinding and making money, and your life is in a shamble? Is that what that is? Or you just a bad person? You just like to see people fall. You just like to see evil upon people. Or you just don't know how. You don't know how to be good. Is that what that is? I seen her do a show with Coco. What is that all about? Now he's your best friend now? These people are counterfeit. They are ridiculous. Let me read this. Ms. Brown, age don't mean nothing for somebody for something to happen to us. That's right, baby. That's right. And I'm gonna go back to the Coco thing. I seen her do a duo show with Coco. I should have read up on that before I got on here. And she just using him for content. That's it. She don't care nothing about that man, unless she wanted for herself. Unless she wanted for herself. I've never seen a man. I've never seen her talk or heard her talk about any man that's in her life. So, hey, I heard her talk about Latrice, man, used to be men, or the man that's in the background, and she spoke on that. You know, she's watching every move. And Latrice, be careful about the people in your house, because somebody may be leaking information. You may have an informant in your house leaking information. Stool pigeon, snitch. Yeah, you may have that in your house, baby. You got to put the antenna on, kind of find out who it is. Just watch him. Watch him. And I don't know if they stay in your house 24/7. You might have to put them out at some point, because they visit, come back. I ain't trying to tell you turn on your friends. I'm just saying, pay attention. Because I'm waiting on somebody to release some information to this woman, and she shared it online. Then you'll know who it's coming from. They show some other woman on there that supposed to be your friend, and I don't know. They be your friend, and then they don't stick around long. Yeah, they be your friend, and they don't stick around long. All right, we got a YouTuber here. Yes, Latrice said that. Okay, let's go down here and find out what else somebody else says. YouTuber says Latrice said she's hiring a bodyguard. Oh yeah, you got to hire a bodyguard. Bodyguard, license to carry, all that. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. You need a bodyguard. I need a bodyguard. I got security. I already been doing some more interviews. Oh yeah, you got to have that. When you out there, you're a public figure like me. If you're a celebrity like you got to have that kind of security. You have to. You have to. Because you have these obsessed fans that can't get enough. They don't know where to draw the line. They don't have no boundaries. Have some boundaries, people. Have some boundaries. You don't know where to draw the line. You know, you go on and on. You run out. You run out. Is there any end to this stupidity? Is there any end to this foolishness? No, you know why? Because this is what you feel that you're gonna get paid off of. Look at all these different shows. You know, Wendy Williams brought the tea. She didn't talk about no one person. She talked about everybody. And that's what made it doable. Everybody. Good or bad, she had some good things to say and she had some bad things to say. That is why she was so successful in her TV show. She talked about it all. She talked about it all. So you guys with this colorful content, switch it up a bit. I'm telling you, it'll work in your favor. That's the information I ain't gonna even charge you for. I ain't gonna charge you for it. I'm just here to share what I see and what can be helpful and what I don't agree with and what I do agree with. And then we got this platform here. We got a lot of good people online. They talking, they're sharing their viewpoint. I am so glad they're here. I am so glad they're here because I found out some things that I didn't even know. I mean, allegedly, that's what been told in these YouTube streets. You know, hey, interesting. Now I see why people behave in the way they behave, but there's make no excuse for it. There's no excuse for it. Okay, Miss Man. Okay, you said I wrote on Roz's page a long time ago to stop talking about trees and be a mentor to young women and have a positive platform. You know what? That would have been good if she could have changed that around. That's right. Positive platform. Just encourage people. What, you know, yeah, that would have been good. Or something else. See, she liked to talk about juicy gossip. Talk about something else. What's going on in the world? You know, what's going on in these like the young lady, she met this man on a dating site, Bumble. They found her dead, and it's still questionable about who killed her. So that's some good juicy content, which I'm going to start talking about what's going on in the world. You know, some stuff we need to know to safeguard our children, to safeguard ourselves when we out here on these dating sites. I don't use no dating site, but I'm just saying, I'm not trying to knock the dating site, but you have to be careful when you start dating these people out here on using these different dating sites. Yeah, change that rhetoric, change that for the good. Change it for the good, guys. Help somebody. All this melon. You know, it's so hard to me, it's harder to be mean. For me, it is. It's harder for me to be mean than for me to be good. I don't know. It's just, I don't go, it's what, I guess it's what a person gravitates to. If you about wrongdoing, maybe being being a bully is easy for you to do. But it's hard for me to just keep on messing with somebody. Because I feel terrible at heart. I feel really bad that I'm making that person feel like that. Don't you have any remorse? Don't you feel any kind of way when you do people like that? That would break my heart for me to know that I am hurting someone every day. But I'm here to expose these obsessed fans. Yeah. Okay, Miss Megan. Roz even have her young daughter reading them sick comments. My daughter is 30 years old, and I never have my children or child to read me sick comments. Right. You know what how that affects that child mentally? She's what they say, birds of a feather flock together. She's training her, like the Bible said, rear the children in the way that you want them to, you know. I hope I'm not misquoting the scripture. Rear them in the way that you want them to be. Is that what you want her to be? A gossiper? A doo-doo starter? Huh? A bully? I wonder how is her career going? Somebody said she was a lawyer. Lawyer? And involved in this YouTube gossiping and bullying problems? Chad, it must not got a lot of work going on. And nobody calling for no help over there, I guess. All right. Yeah, we're gonna see. We got some more comments, y'all. I want everybody to be able to express themselves. We got another YouTuber says sometimes schizophrenics. Am I pronouncing schizophrenics will see themselves as another person. Also, I thought, does she see Treese as her daughter that she's trying to raise, which she couldn't with the two she raised, she has. Well, she don't see it, treats that. That's how you treat. Well, look, yeah, yeah, she's not setting an example for a daughter. Do she see her as a daughter? No, because Treese is making real money, and I don't know what her daughter's doing. It seems like she's on the sideline typing, keeping a mess. So I don't know if she sees it as that. That woman is intimidated by Latrice. From the lens I'm looking through. Seems like she's intimidated by that. She want to be that woman. She want what that woman has. She's obsessed with that woman. She's just a obsessed fan, and she's moving in a dangerous territory. That is what I see. And the woman has to Latrice need to do what she says she's gonna do. You know, get her security on deck like she probably already been doing, and go file some paperwork in the courts to protect herself because it's getting out of hand. It has gotten out of hand. It has gotten out of hand. That woman has gone. She done crossed the line. She done went way too far. And what we need to do, far as when I say Latrice, we don't throw fuel to the fire because she gonna eventually go away, or she gonna grab the people that gravitate to her will be those people. And sometimes you just can't waste time with people like that. Just safeguard yourself and get away from around people like that. And then people that are in your or around you, just make sure you got the right people around you, because that can be the problem. She can probably send an outsider that can be in communication with her. I don't want you to be paranoid, overly paranoid, but I do want you to be watchful, and I want you to be careful and conscious about your surrounding. Okay, that's what I do want you to be. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We got Miss Brown. Miss Brown says, Miss Brown says, Tamika, exactly. My daughters would never let me go live to do this to somebody every day. You're right, guys. So we all see. We got another. We got Jay Brothers in here. Good afternoon. Coco, Roz, Shannon, The Truth, Renee, Chrissy, and Allergic to BS. I'm so sick. Jay is speaking, y'all. Thank you for joining, Jay. We got Jay on the line. Jay is wanting to tell his truth. Jay, I thank you guys. Go to my YouTube page and subscribe, guys, to Patricia E. Jackson, also known as PatriciaE-TV. And click the like, smash the like, guys. I am so glad you guys are here. Let's see what Jay said. Jay, I'm gonna reread that, Jay. Jay Brother says, and also, guys, you seeing all these names on this platform. Y'all go out and support these people. These people, they have these pages up, and they're trying to. I do believe some of them have pages. So if you like, subscribe to their page. If they have something of interest that you like to see and keep watching, don't hesitate. Okay, guys, wait a minute. Jay Brothers. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Jay. Coco, Roz, Shannon, The Truth, Renee, Chrissy, and Allergic to BS. I'm so sick of every last one of them. There is no way I will sleep good at night. God gonna get them. Hey, baby, you call them out because you're right. Because I saw Allergic to BS, and I was like, they just take the video and just let it play. I'm serious. I'm telling you, YouTube getting ready to shut a lot of that down. They get ready to shut a lot of that down. You just take the video and just let it play. Just let it play. What is that? There should be some rules to this game, this content game. You can't just ride off somebody's coattail and don't say nothing. Then they say they got Coco on the line. I mean, Coco, I guess that's a forever conversation. I'm sure that, being that he was in a relationship with her, that he has some things to say. But that was just a breakup relationship. So between him and Latrice. But then it's Shannon. I don't even. This woman still. That woman talking about $99. You know she was desperate. She tripping. And Chrissy. I don't know the Chrissy. I don't know Chrissy. I have to check out Renee. So I'm gonna go back and check out those people and see what they talk about. All right. Tamika Macon. People think this is entertainment. But now Tree's got to get restraining orders on people this past entertainment. Folks' jobs and lives are at risk. Yes, it's harassment, stalking, bullying, etc. Yeah, it is. You say it's entertainment. Well, it can be entertainment. It depends on what it is that you're talking about and how often you talk about it. You see what I mean? So when you become repetitive and you become obsessed, and it leaks over into your livelihood where it's not safe, then that is a no. That is a red flag. That is a red flag, guys. Yes, Miss Darlene. Yeah, Jay, you better say it. I've been sick of them, but God going to deal with them. Yeah, he'll take his Holy Spirit back, and you have to deal with it, and you see how far you get. Yeah. Okay, what we got? Sansare Hardesty. Girl, you are trying to come up yourself. Yeah, we got Sansare Hardesty on the line. She said, girl, you are trying to come up yourself. All you talk about is PH, and PH has talked about everyone, and God loves us all. Good. You mean or, right? Good or bad, he reigned on the good and the bad, and listen to you talking about Roz. Well, thank you for your insightful comment, Mrs. Hardesty, Son Saray. I got a job and I make good money. But I'm going to share with you what I see. I see this bully YouTubers that sometimes have their face, they don't even show their face. They don't even have a picture up so we can see what you look like. And when you are constantly harassing someone, see, I'm like what they say, vibe with Cal. Cal like the troll slayers. You know what I mean? You slaying the trolls. So when you see something that is out of character or need to be talked about or questionable, hey, well, maybe somebody need to step up, because these bullies think that they can continue to harass people and get away with it. You're not going to get away with it. You're not going to get away with it. So I am so glad, Miss Hardesty, that you provided us with your heartfelt opinion, and I thank you. I thank you. Okay, we got a YouTuber here. When God rumble, they better remember the message Moses delivered to the pharaohs from God. Okay, all right. I guess y'all heard that. Yeah, we got Miss Brown on the line again. And when trees go live, they take pictures of their house. That's what I believe Roz is going. Big Roz is going. They take pictures of their house. Amen. And when trees go live, they take pictures of her house. Oh, child, that woman got a nice big house. Nice big house. And it's a new house to her. And it looks nice. The bathroom, I saw it. I was like, ooh, look at that bathroom. I'm thinking about remodeling my bathroom like that. You know, the shower, that woman has a nice home. Big bedroom, you can put a couch in there. You know, big old bedroom where you can put a couch and love seat in there. You can really decorate it really nice. Change the lamps out and put chandelier. All kinds of ideas come into my mind. That's why I'm gonna remodel this place. But the thing is, beautiful home. That's what makes the people so jealous and envious of her. They want what that woman has. Beautiful home. Beautiful home. Nice tall cabinets. And wait a minute, I'm gonna go back. And then I heard her say something about Latrice eating crabs year round. I guess her daughter reported to her what somebody said. Was typing and saying, "Oh, and she eats crab year round." Because she eating crab year round, that may be why she's losing weight. Maybe some of us need to adapt to that behavior. Ain't nothing wrong with, if she can afford to eat crabs, let that woman eat crabs. Matter of fact, that's crabs can be a healthy a healthy eat if you're not allergic to it. Low in calories. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what she likes to eat, then she can afford it, because that stuff can get quite expensive. Let her go ahead and eat. Because if I told you they find it falling with the woman eating. She's eating crab, healthy food, and you got complaints about that. You need to be eating some crabs, healthy foods. I need to be eating probably some more crabs and salads and lobster salad, crab salad, tuna. Switch it up. Instead of eating beef and pork all the time, maybe you should try it. Your body may love it. That's right. We got Miss Brown in the house. Miss Brown say, Saray, go somewhere. Every time somebody talk about Roz, you evil. You evil. Like, people get mad. Go back to her page. That's your friend. Oh, they friends. Oh, well, she came in her defense. Oh, well, okay. She gonna report back. Well, hey, she more than welcome, long as we don't get belligerent and cursing people out and all this kind of stuff. She more than welcome to come out here and talk and chat, because what you state, I can sit and have a conversation with a person that don't agree with me. I can. But what I will not allow you to do is come on this page and be disrespectful. I won't do that. So if you have something to say, come on, say it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because guess what? I've been around people where I was able to sit and talk. Didn't agree with nothing they said. I had to have meetings. I've been involved in meetings and people with high officials. I know how to sit. I know how to behave. I know how to ask questions without flipping out. And that's what we need to. That's what we need to do. Come on, talk about it. But I feel what you're saying. If you're gonna come here and be belligerent and disrespectful, no, we won't have that. That's right, Miss Brown. We won't have it. Hey, Miss Brown, just looking out. She said, "Look, we won't have that." Thank you, Miss Brown. I appreciate you, Miss Brown. But yeah, we can talk. But look, Miss Man says, I wouldn't watch nobody live video just to pick them apart. That's crazy. And that's much money in the world. There's too much money in the world. You're right. Too much money. So much money. Like with these platforms, we have different personalities. A lot of times people don't know their gift until you start talking and getting connected and getting that exposure. And then they say, oh, she got something to offer. Okay. Or a skill you may have, you know what I'm saying? You might not think you're good at, but you could have a good people skill. You're good with people, or good work ethics. You see what I'm saying? So, I do think we all have a gift. But see, we sometimes misuse it. You got to use it in the right way. Use it in a way that can benefit us. See what I'm saying? Don't use it in a way to cause harm to people. That's that narcissistic behavior. Want to see people down and feel bad, and you got your foot on their neck, and you think you the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? You big and better than somebody because you making them feel bad. You making them feel low. That's what makes you feel important. You're not important. Not if you're doing people like that. Okay? So turn your gift into something that's original, something that you can raise, something you can carry and say, hey, this is mine. I did this. Not ride off somebody's coattail on every waking moment. You are talking about them. That's not original. That's not you. Anybody can mark and meddle someone. That's not genuine. No, what I mean by genuine, it is not yours. It is her that you daily talk about. It's her. See what you're doing? It is her. It's not you. So it's just showing that you are an obsessed fan. So guys, get your own life. Okay? You got enough followers that you can turn this thing around. Show us your gift. All right? And stop and help whoever that is in the background to use their talent, if they got any, to do something good and not to be messy on this internet. Guys, I thank you for sending in with me, and I sure appreciate your time. We got another comment before we go. I think we got a few before we go. I'm gonna read some of these comments, guys. I want you to hear that we got a lot of people that really care about Latrese Allen. We got a lot of people that say, hey, Latrice worked hard. She got it out the mud. Her life is an open book. You know, she tries. Is this what you do to people that try? You beat them down? You want to see them fail? Is that what you do to people when they're trying? That woman seemed like she was going through things at a younger age, middle age. I don't know if that's not middle age. At her time now, and she still got to fight. Seemed like the woman been fighting all her life. That's why she got tough skin. That's why you're not going to be able to do people talking about her failure. If anything happens, it's because God got a different plan for her. And you didn't bring her down. And if something is not happening the way that she wanted to happen, it may not be a bad thing. It could be protecting her. Or he may have something better in store for her. So don't think that because certain things is not happening, that it's a bad thing. It could be a good thing. Because God may have something better in store for her. So if she keep grinding, keep doing what she's doing, she's going to be just fine. And for all these obsessed fans, y'all thank Latrice and shake her hand. Thank her. Thank her and tell her she's welcome. And turn your situation to a different direction and do something else. Because it's showing how desperate you are. Okay, guys? I thank the people on my platform today, guys. You've been a trooper. We've gone live. We're going to be doing shows weekly on Sundays at 2:00, but I'm also going to be doing a little snippets of shows during the week. It may not be as long, but I'll be going live and talking about different things, different content, guys. I thank you for loving on PatriciaE-TV, and come at any time. Talk. We can be heard as long as we are constructive, use constructive criticism, and respect one another. This platform is for you. Okay, guys? Thank you for your time. You guys take care, and see you soon. Bye-bye.